Hey guys, today I'm here to talk about boundaries because that has been quite a thing where I've been doing my internship at New Beginnings. Um, because I work in a small town of Lewiston, every service is obviously interconnected in some way, which is great. We all work great together, but sometimes those boundaries get overlapped because of jobs that we all do. So during the day, I work at an educational day treatment called Spurling Services, and we help the kids with graduation and meeting requirements and getting their diplomas. That's our goal. Well, some of those kids come from the downtown Lewiston and have family issues where they are homeless as well. So when I started doing my internship at New Beginnings, a few of those kids that I had worked with in the school are also at New Beginnings. Which made it really nice for me to begin here. I knew some kids, I had some relationships I was able to build off of, but it also created a dynamic where I had some kids that wanted to focus on the educational relationship that we once had. So I brought this up with Mark and my my supervisor, and he suggested building off that relationship, but focusing on the relationship I can have with them as an intern, and maybe doing some case management, and them feeling comfortable to tell me things that they weren't comfortable to tell the people here in the unit. So it actually has worked to my advantage to build relationships. It's caused some other clients to feel really comfortable doing work with me, and it's really made me kind of flow into this new position very nicely. But they keep referring back to the relationship we had at Spurwink. So as time, has gone on, I've built off that relationship and I really focused on, yes, we do have this relationship and these were all the things that you've done and you've succeeded through at Spurwink Services. But now we can have this new relationship and you can also have success in this other area of life. And it's worked out really great. I've had a lot of success dealing with some issues with the youth, making suggestions. They tend to take my opinion very nicely, so it's all been very positive. But it's taken a lot of work to get off of those Spurling type of conversations of, remember when we did this, or are you still doing this with so and so? Does so and so work there still? Can you tell them about me? And the way I let them know is my role here is now an intern and I'm trying to become a social work clinician. That relationship I'm building here doesn't build off of the Spurwink one. They are individual relationships. So living in the past isn't helping us in our current role. Um, it has caused me to learn some response techniques, some diffusion techniques, and basically trying to create new boundaries while upholding a current relationship. I also have one individual that her brother still goes to my school, but she is not living in the home with her brother, so she wants to find out how he's doing and all of these positive things. And I try to just remind her of the relationship her and her brother have and how she's very important to him and how can she show him that she loves him while not being in the home, and kind of avoiding the conversation about how he specifically is doing, but how she can help him by building herself and getting herself in a better situation. I learned that boundaries are a very fine line to walk across, and they're also something that when it comes to a relationship, there's something you can build off of because you already have that underlying trust. So I feel like boundaries in my current internship has taught me a lot about establishing new relationships while upholding these old relationships that were so positive and productive. It's let me build off of their positive exit from our program, my Spurwing program, and also build on their positive relationship here at New Beginnings and hopefully show them that they are physically able to have success and how many people are relying on them. I remind them how proud the people at Spurwing were, but I don't try to engage in the past relationship and the past conversation about what we did to make those positive relationships and have them be positive. Just tell them, we're all very proud of you and this is a new experience, so let's have this experience be positive. I think boundaries are one of the hardest things as social workers will do, especially when you live and work in the same town. You run into a lot of the same people, and I think it's very important for us to withhold very strong boundaries, but also make the ability to build off relationships without killing a past relationship that we've had. I really hope I'm able to continue to grow with my boundaries and learn different techniques of diffusing conversations, but not diffusing a relationship that's been present for so long. It's been a really positive experience, and I really hope the kids and me are able to continue doing this work so wonderfully. They've helped me transition, and I hope I can help them transition too.